Okay, so today is Thursday, April 21st, 2022. As you can tell, I took quite a few trades, and this is not the only stock that I traded. Today, sadly, is a red day, but I still want to do a recording because I want to see this data later on, and it can also hopefully help me to improve my trading and see what I can avoid in the future. Okay, so I was looking at this stock. The ticker symbol is AA. The name of the company is Alcoa Corporation. So what I did here is I was looking at the after hours and pre-market, and I noticed that it was below this red line, which is the 20 EMA, or the exponential moving average, on the daily chart. And it's also below the blue line, which is, as mentioned in my previous videos, is VWAP, or the volume weighted average price. And the stock stayed below it the entire time. So my thought is to short it at the open. So I wanted to see how it does, and it did pull back, which is great. And then I wanted to short it on a pullback. So when it was pulling back, I wanted to short it with the hope that it would keep going down. So that was the thought behind that. So I did enter this trade here. Let me see, and I entered that at 79.57 is where I shorted it. However, I noticed that it kept on getting higher and higher, and if you notice, the volume on the green is increasing. So I was afraid that it might be reversing, so I stopped out at 79.64. So it's not bad, but it is a loss of 7 cents, which is nothing bad, but still, first trade of the day, a losing trade is not a good thing. Does not put you in a good mental space either. So as you can tell, I noticed that it was rejecting the VWAP once again. So when it bounced up against the VWAP, I thought I would give it another shot. So that's what I did. I shorted it again, right there on this candle, at 79.43, and I covered at 79.23. So I got 20 cents out of that one. And then I thought, well, I can do the same thing again when it gets close to VWAP. So I once again shorted at 79.38, and I covered at 79.22. So by this time, I was green on the day. I was doing okay. And then the next trade was on UAL, or United Airlines. I will come back to this one. As you saw, I had more trades on there. But the next trade that I took was UAL. I'm just going down my list here on TraderView. So on UAL, I saw a strong move up at the open, also a very strong move in pre-market. Let me show you that. Strong move up in after hours, and then I wanted to see what it would do at the open, and it maintained that strong move. So I wanted to get in on this stock on a pullback. Again, a little bit closer to VWAP, not when it's so far extended, right? So what I did is I got in here, I bought this stock, and I bought it at 51.56. And if you noticed, I exited on the next candle. This is actually a mistake. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, and I sold my position at 51.58. So I made 2 cents on it. So pretty much consider that break even, but that was a mistake on my part. And because I was green so far and I had a few good trades, this is where I went in heavy, because I saw that this went down, tried to go back up, and pulled back down, right? So I thought, if it crosses this, if you notice the low of the candle here is 51.46, so if it goes down below that, it might continue to flush back down. So I set an order at 51.45, and that is where I entered on this candle here. I shorted it. You can see that is as low as the candle got, and as soon as it picked me up, it went back up. And as I mentioned, I went in very heavy on this position, and so that was a big loss on my part. I shorted at 51.46 and I exited my position or covered at 51.71. So that was a big loss, putting me in the red for the day once again. So I should not have traded a higher risk tolerance on this trade than the rest of the trades during the day, but because of doing that, one trade knocked out 4 good ones. So I'll try not to do that in the future. If you noticed, when I was talking about AA, Alcoa earlier, there was another trade here. So I took that one after the trades on UAL. And what I did on this is, once again, it got close to VWAP, so I shorted it again. I entered that position at 78.96 and I covered at 78.79. So made back some of my losses, making it a day that is still red but not bad by any means. So I'm gonna wrap there for today, shut everything down, and I will be back for tomorrow, for Friday. Hopefully that brings a green day again. We'll see.